Today's video I'm going to be doing a winch install on a 2020 Yamaha Kodiak. This is the mounting plate that's installed for the winch. I just did a test fit just to make sure they're lined up. All four mounting holes lined up. So I'm going to take that plate out, take off this brush guard here, and get the winch assembled. As far as the installation directions, this is from the actual winch. This is the mounting plate. Take a screenshot or pause the video if you need to look at any of that. But the components it comes with, you're going to have your hook, the control, two-way switch, 4 lead cables, the rollers for the winch, some protectors, the signal wire for the 12-volt power, a couple of bags of screws, the mounting plate, and then the contactor, which is that right there in the middle, and then the winch itself. Now, as far as the electrical goes, that's the order. It's all labeled. Basically, your blue and yellow are going to be your short cables that go from the contactor to the motor, and then your black and red will go to the battery, and then you'll have your small 12-volt wire which turns it on and off. That's that red wire right here, and then the signal wire which goes to the controller, which is this right here. So I'm going to wire all those up. So these are the bolts that were supplied with the kit. The only other two are these really tiny ones, and none of them fit in that hole. So I'm going to have to run to the hardware store and get some that fit. So now I'm going to actually get the winch mounted. I got all the electrical hooked up to it. Battery's right above the winch up in the front compartment. So here we go. So now the winch is all mounted. I'm going to do the electrical. There's an accessory port right here. I'm going to test that. I'm assuming that it's keyed, meaning that it doesn't work unless the key is on, and that'd be an easy one to tap into. You search underneath here. You got two sets of wires coming out, and then that one that's behind the other one is the accessory port. So I'm going to check that one. So you can't really see it, but with the key on, we have a light there on the tester. Key off, light goes off. Key on, light goes on. So that is definitely wired to the on-off switch. I've got that keyed power hooked up. Might be easier to do this before the winch is installed, but I throw some heat shrink on it also. So now I plug that connector back in. Haven't soldered it yet or shrunk wrap it yet because I want to make sure that the power works. So plugged it back in, made sure it was connected. Got the positive on the positive, the negative on the negative. I plugged in temporarily to make sure it works, the controls for the winch. And then in is out. We have power at the winch. So now I can connect all those connections and run them the way that I want them ran. So there's the 12 volt all wired up. There's the positive and negative. All I have left to do is connect the switch.